Hi everyone, we continue the series of grammar fundamentals, and in this video we compare simple present and present progressive and how to use them. I will also cover the topic of action and non-action verbs. Here are several key points how you can identify which tense to use, a present progressive or simple present. Use present progressive if you are talking about the actions that are in progress right now. For example, you are writing a paragraph. Use simple present if you're describing repeated actions. For example, you write a paragraph every week. Use present progressive for temporary situations in the present. Remember, these are actions around now. For example, she is taking a yoga class this month. Use simple present for permanent situations. For example, she takes 2 classes each semester. Use present progressive with these time expressions. At the moment, this year, this month, and others. Use simple present with adverbs of frequency, words like often, always, usually, never, sometimes, and others. For example, we are discussing grammar fundamentals this month. I usually wake up early. He's working on a project at the moment. The student is sometimes late. Next, let's talk about non-action or state of verbs. These are the verbs that describe feelings, senses, or states. Remember, you cannot use state of verbs in present progressive. You have to use present simple. Next, I'm going to offer you a list of common non-action verbs that you should know at level A1 to level B1. You can pause the video, copy the list in your notebook, and work with these words. Just practice. Some verbs in English can be both action and non-action. However, a good news is that there is a change in meaning. First verb we are going to discuss is the verb have. Have becomes action when it means experience. When we use have in the meaning of possession, it is a non-action verb. For example, I am having lunch right now. In this sentence, have lunch means experience of having food. I can also say I'm eating lunch right now. So it's an action verb here. He has a dog and a cat. I can replace has in this sentence with the verb possesses. He possesses a dog and a cat. In the meaning of possession, the verb have becomes non-action, and as you notice, I have to use the form has because my subject is he, a third person singular. The next verb is the verb think. If you use think in the meaning of process of using your brain, it's an action verb. If you use think in the meaning of an opinion, it's a non-action verb. For example, what are you thinking about? I think this lesson is useful. And last verb that we are going to look into is the verb look. If look means using your eyes, it's an action verb. If look means appear or seem, it's a non-action. For example, what are you looking at? She is looking for her glasses. In both sentences, look is an action verb. It means actively using your eyes. She looks very tired today. In this sentence, I can replace looks with the verb seems or appears. It's a non-action. All right, let's have some practice. Complete the sentences using present progressive or present simple form of the verb in parentheses. Pause the video, spend 2 to 3 minutes on this task. Right, let's check. Sentence number 1. I have to use present progressive are having because I can replace the verb have here with the verb eat. Have here is used as an action verb. Number 2. I have to use the form don't like, present simple, because like is a non-action verb at all times. Number 3. What are you thinking about? I have to use present progressive because here think is used as an action verb. It means use your brain. Number 4, I have to use present progressive because I am talking about the temporary situation in the present, which is like a trend. Number 5, I have to use seems. present simple form because the verb seem is a non-action verb. Well, thanks for watching. Click subscribe not to miss my next lesson, and I'll see you in my next class.